Enchanted Tiki Talk is brought to you by Kingdom Strollers. Our premium stroller and crib rentals are delivered straight to your Disney or Orlando area resort. It couldn't be easier. Book yours at kingdomstrollers.com. And Mouse Pros. Let our travel specialist plan your next vacation. Our concierge level service gives you the perfect hassle-free vacation. Get your free quote from Sean or any of our magical agents at mousepros.com. And Mickey Monthly, the Disney fans' monthly subscription box that brings the magic right to your door. Visit them at mickeymonthly.com. And now, it's show time!
In the tiki 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 hut, in the tiki 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 hut, all the birds talk Disney and the listeners swoon. In the tiki 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 hut, welcome to our enchanted hideaway, you lucky people, you. If you weren't listening starting right away, we'd be out of an audience too. In the tiki 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 hut, in the tiki 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 hut, in the tiki 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 hut, in the tiki 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 hut.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Enchanted Tiki Talk. This is episode 249 for the week of July 29th, 2018. And in the hut tonight, I have Keith.
Hey now, how you doing?
Good. Steve.
Yeah, hello.
And from across the pond, and like the pond, like somewhere in Florida, there's plenty of ponds. Jeanie, what's going on?
Hi.
Hi, thank you for joining us.
Keith promised me alcoholic beverages with a Mickey straw.
It's in the mail.
Oh, that works.
Steve, speaking of straws,
I was just going to say, I hope the straw is not plastic, because we know Disney has made a major announcement that they're going to eliminate the use of all plastic straws and the little plastic stirrers by next year, as part of their effort to the conservation effort, which is a huge thing. They're also going to, over the next course of a couple of years, get rid of those plastic bags at the stores, which they've started to do at some of the Disney stores around the country. That should be interesting. They were going to get rid of a lot of the plastics in the hotels. So we've heard the small little shampoo bottles being gone. Most likely that'll continue. Eventually, they hope to be able to conserve, I believe it is 170 million straws and 13 million stirrers annually by taking them out of the parks.
Yeah, that's a lot of plastic.
Yeah, that's a lot of plastic.
And that's going to lower the price of my beverage, correct?
No, it's going to raise it.
Well, I would guess that they're going to go with maybe paper straws, which is what they do now at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
The question is, if you're going to get rid of the straws, do you get rid of the plastic lids? They're probably going to come up with they may come up with a new cup. Who knows? I know Starbucks is looking to do that, so they can get rid of all their plastic, is to come up with a new drinking cap.
Which the Starbucks cup uses more plastic, the lid uses more plastic than the previous straw and lid combined.
Yeah.
So
I just got one yesterday, and it is a very thick lid now with kind of just an opening on one side to drink out of, like a little spout.
Right.
So, but it definitely is much more plastic in the new lid.
Yeah. So maybe it's more biodegradable. That I do not know, but I don't know. It's like one of those things like this, changing your straws and removing your straws is like the in thing to do right now, but I just can't, I could be wrong, but I just can't see this staying long term, because it's a lot more convenient having a straw. I mean, you're not going to be able to walk around with a metal straw. I mean, because that's really dangerous. I mean, I don't know how many times I've flicked myself in the eye with a plastic straw, but...
And if the cups are designed like they do at Starbucks, I mean, there's an open spout on one side. You're going to have a lot more spills everywhere,
right,
too.
Yeah. Because it's very convenient, especially when you're driving. Just an example, McDonald's, you get the cup, you put the straw. You don't have to bring the cup all the way up to the mouth. You can keep it below your mouth, and you can drink while you're driving. Not alcohol, but we're talking whatever else. So, using these kind of lids, it's going to be a lot harder to drive. So it's going to be, technically, if you're driving, you don't have both hands on the wheel anyway, you can get a ticket. So.
But you'll still have the paper straws.
Well, you would think.
At the parks.
You don't know.
Well, I mean, they if they have them at Animal Kingdom, I would assume that they bring them across the other parks. I mean, I think that aside from like trusting people to put stuff into recycle bins, which we know is not going to happen,
Right.
this is a really, like a nice idea. The only thing that caught me, and I know that we were talking, I think, with Matt, like about this, but the timing with the announcement that Ziploc is sponsoring Splash Mountain now, handing out these plastic bags for every person who gets on that ride, and now they're concerned about plastic straws. The timing, it could not have been any worse for Disney PR.
Right.
Right, but I think the other thing we have to look really closely at is what they're saying. They're saying single-use plastics. So that's the one and done. I could see them starting to sell or changing it where you're selling
More
bigger
Mickey straws.
More Mickey straws, a variety of things. Maybe they light up when you drink and you're watching fireworks. Who knows?
Right.
Or they can use those. The refillable mugs could be extended into the parks more. They've done that for like party nights before.
I mean, that's certainly a possibility. I'm kind of surprised that they don't have something like that already with the refillable mugs in the parks. I'm shocked.
Yeah, SeaWorld does that, and I know they do it I believe they do it at the water parks. I think Typhoon Lagoon does that.
I think
or at least
you might be
they
right.
used to.
They used to. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yep. What else you got, Steve?
The only other big thing I would say is that the Epcot Lagoon is going to be getting a $1.8 million upgrade, specifically the electrical. So I'm hoping, and I think everybody is hoping, there's been lots of rumors going on, that this will get rid of and replace the Illuminations show as we know it and Reflections of Earth and change it with other things. Technology's changed. This show's been on since September 1999. It was originally made for the millennial, and they loved it. They kept it. So, with technology, with drones, with the mapping done on buildings, you can see a lot of good possibilities out of this.
Yeah, it needs to happen. It's Illuminations. The music is great too. There's no doubt about that. It's got some of the sets are cool. I mean, the globe is completely out of date. The middle of the show is just a little bit too slow for me. But I mean, when you're watching Illuminations before it starts, when the announcer comes on and goes, Illuminations, Reflection of Earth, and he blows out the torches along the water there, man, that's just an emotional impact that's rare when it comes to things like that. So I loved it. I mean, Illuminations was incredible, and I'd be happy to see something new come along. And then I know there's rumors about drones. I'm not a big fan of drones because I think it's just somewhat of an easy way to do things. I mean, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of things you can do with it, but I mean, nothing beats fireworks.
We were talking before, like, I'm really excited about it potentially being something similar to the original Illuminations, with the countries being featured more. Like the original one, when France was turned into Moulin Rouge, Germany was turned into Gingerbread House with the laser effects.
Right.
If they're going to do something like that with the projections, I think that would be a wonderful way to showcase the World Showcase countries. I would really enjoy that, because that would also be just the way that park is laid out. You would have a better visual of that as compared to like when you're in Magic Kingdom and you have to be in a certain area to see all of those projections on the castle. But with Epcot, I think you could really get a fantastic show all around that lagoon with some projections.
It would also encourage you to go to different places at different.
True,
if you go multiple times, if you go to different locations,
Sure.
So you get different experiences.
Right.
Yeah, it would change up the show depending on where you were.
Yeah.
All right. So I think we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
There's so much more than ever before at Disney World, Mickey's birthday land, for you to see a whole new land of fantasies. Nighttime thrills that light up the sky, all before your very eyes. There's more at Disney World all summer long.
So in this week's show, we're going to do another Mouselanious show. This is one of my favorite topics to do. Keith usually dreads it. So basically, it's an episode with completely random questions all pertaining to Disney. So you don't know where my mind is going to take you. There's nothing really, really crazy, but there could be some interesting things.
We've talked about underwear and beds before. We talked about, who knows?
Nobody told me what I was signing up for.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to know.
Until it happens.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Just nudge me and I'll respond.
So here we're going to start with the first one, and we're going to start with Jeanie. We'll go Jeanie, Steve, and then Keith. Jeanie.
Yes.
Complete the following. On any visit to Walt Disney World, I must do the following.
I live here. I'm there all the time.
It doesn't matter.
I must... See, if I just say princess, people aren't going to understand that. So, because that's my goal when I go over there. When you grow up going to Disney since you're 3 years old, princessing becomes your thing. I like to go over there and just talk to everybody, meet the people, experience Main Street, just watch the tourists, do everything. I'm there so much so there's not like a specific attraction or show that I must do now.
Well, you still said it, though. You like to be a princess. And
so, well, I like to, like, if I see a crying child, I hand them a sticker. If I see, princessing is being so happy when you're there that the people around you are happy too. So
you should try that with the Brazilian troll groups.
Put the stickers over their mouths.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're there a lot and you see so many families, like when you grow up with it and it's such an inspiration and such a life-changing thing and it molds you throughout your whole life, when you go there and you see a child having a meltdown because they couldn't meet their princess,
right.
Or if you see, somebody just tired and cranky or something, and you take a moment it's the same thing the cast members do. They'll hand somebody an ice cream cone, or they'll say, Mickey's over here, or they'll say, have a magical day or something. That's kind of part of my brain now from being here so much. Okay. And so when I go over there, I kind of go over in that mindset of just being happy and going over there to just take in the whole atmosphere and bring everybody along with me.
Cool.
It's odd because it's a lifestyle.
Right.
It's become a lifestyle. You all should move here. You'll understand. Just move here. There's no commando touring necessary if you just move here. So, but other than that, Tiki Room, I got to go there.
Okay. Steve.
Well, since I've moved down here a year ago, I go all the time. My thing is I got to try something new. If it's something I haven't done in a very long time, like walk around, go up the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse and just take a look at everything.
Right.
Just try to find something that you haven't done in a very long time. If you go all the time, and just enjoy it and slow down and don't rush. Rushing is Jeannie's talking about it right. The commando thing is just horrible to watch people go through it. It's the stress. It's just enjoy it. Just sit back. And also there are times where it's just put my phone down, put my camera down, and enjoy the experience. Enjoy meeting the characters. Enjoy seeing things. Live in the moment.
Actually feel like you're on vacation.
Yeah, right.
I remember, now that you mention that, when I first moved down here, like 8 years ago, when I first moved to Florida, I do remember counting how many times I could go visit without doing the same thing in a row. Mm-hmm. And I got up to like 40 different times that I did something different each time I went over. So that's great. I had forgotten about that.
Keith, what you got?
I tried Prince once. I handed a kid some candy, and the cops were called on me. So there's a tad bit like a bias in that, but no. I think I try and find a new food item each time it's a try. If it is like my wife and I, we try and find a new like sit down restaurant, which it seems like there's always new ones to try. So once again, it's all like food related, but I do like to try the new food because with Disney, you never know if they'll last or not. So they want to try them if you can.
Right. Jeanie, your favorite dream character meetup?
You don't answer the questions?
No, I don't. No.
Oh, okay. All right. My favorite character?
Your dream
meetup?
character meet and greet. One that you would basically one that if Disney said tomorrow, Prince Ali in a purple, in a orange, pink outfit is going to be at the Magic Kingdom, you would stop everything you were doing to go and see him.
Like somebody I would wait in line for. Is that what you're saying? Like,
That's you've never seen before, like you've never seen in the parks.
You know what? I've seen him one time, but I was very, very little. Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, it's been a while.
And I have a picture of it, and I was very young, and I was sitting on one of those little benches that are along the pathway going up the side of the castle. And I was sitting there, and Jiminy Cricket came over and sat down on the bench with me and put his legs over top of my lap. And I have a picture. I have a picture of Jiminy's legs across my legs, and I'm just smiling so big you can't even see my eyes because I'm like just the biggest smile. And I remember it happening, and it was so awesome. And I would love to see Jiminy again.
Cool. Steve.
Ursula.
That's a good one.
Ooh.
Just because I think that's just the reason. I think it'd just be a lot of fun to play off of.
There's no
photo
doubt.
shoot. A photo shoot with Ursula. Grabbing your throat. Having your voice taken.
You could do a lot.
You could do a lot. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Keith.
Every child's dream there.
Right. Every parent's dream, actually. This ought to be no shock to anybody, but it's Robin Hood. That film is my favorite Disney film. I've never seen him at the parks. I know that they do it once in a while for those special, expensive like the parties and stuff and DVC stuff. Hopefully, with Photo Pass Day is when I'm there. I'm really hoping like Robin Hood is like a part of that. But yeah, if I knew that he would be there, I would book a flight and go.
Jeanie, this is Jeanie only, this one. Your favorite piece of Disney merchandise in your house?
Oh my goodness, you haven't seen my house.
No, I haven't.
Favorite piece of my Princess 5K medal I just got.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
That was in January, right?
February.
Yeah, February.
Less than a year, wheelchair to 5K.
Yeah, that's
So,
awesome. Good for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Steve, favorite Epcot pavilion and why?
Oh boy, favorite Epcot pavilion and why?
Hardest question ever.
It is. It is. All right. Well, you guys know very few things about me, but you know this: Mexico, La Cava Tequila.
Cheers.
That is the reason.
Good choice. Keith, what Disney snack is the best to start your day with?
Oh, a Dole Whip swirl float. Come on. I mean, really.
All right. This is for everybody. What would your dwarf, if you were the 8th dwarf, what would your dwarf name be?
Oh, God.
Snow White.
No, it's not a dwarf.
I'm very short.
So Shorty?
No, just okay. I'll be the short Snow White. How's that?
You said the S word.
So it's
Yes, you
different when it's capitalized as a proper name.
Oh, so there's rules. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, her real name is Snoella White. How's that? just short for it. Has nothing to do with that evil stuff.
Steve.
Oh, wow. All the good ones are taken, like Sleepy. How
How about frumpy, dumpy,
Drunky.
drunky?
Drunky? No, not drunky. Oh, wow, that is
Sleazy?
a tough one. No, please, not sleazy. Not, no. I have a reputation here, not sleazy. Let's see.
Give that one, Keith.
Oh, wow. That is a tough one. Nappy.
Nappy?
Yeah, because I would take naps.
This is a dangerous question. If we're keeping it clean and family friendly, I would go with hungry.
Hungry.
Oh, that's good.
That is a good one. I would be sexy if
wouldn't-
anybody was asking.
That
We weren't. We really weren't.
Maybe not answer the question, so.
I just like changed the whole movie in my head if one of the dwarfs was hungry. Like the whole storyline's
He
different.
would eat the apple.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Everything changes.
Yep. All right. Next. What is the first Disney thing you think of with the following words?
Uh-oh.
Silly.
Keith, you go first.
Go ahead, Keith.
Deflecting.
Silly. I think of Goofy.
Go ahead, Steve, you go.
Literal. I probably think silly symphonies. I think of especially silly symphonies.
Jeanie.
The price for a cupcake.
All right. Keith. Flat.
Main Street. I don't know why.
Wait, say that again. Just the word flat?
Yep.
Flat. Train station. The Main Street train station.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
it's called a flat too, so that's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on, Jeanie.
Flat.
Yep.
How everyone feels at the end of the day of running around the parks.
That's a good one.
Dark.
Dark.
Dark rides.
Bam.
Peter Pan.
I was gonna say the dead spots in Frozen Ever After, but
Way to go negative.
yeah.
Wow. Dark. Watching parents get angry during their visit with their kids.
Yeah.
That is just dark.
Last
I
one.
thought you were going to say Ursula again.
No. Some of the fights that you see, it's very dark. It's very dark.
That's what they all need stickers. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Last one. Festive.
Christmas time.
Yeah, I was just going to say the Christmas party.
Sorry.
The 3:00 parade,
Okay, that's good.
or the 2:00 parade if it's 2:00, or 3:45.
4 o'clock.
The 3:45 if you're standing down at the end of Main Street.
Right.
Yeah.
What restaurant can you find the following food items? Beer batter.
Whoa.
What?
Well, this is a whole other show topic. You can't be like
Yes, I can.
intermingling show topics.
I could do whatever I want.
You
What-
could not, 'cause
what
I
restaurant-
suck at this game.
What restaurant can you find the following food items? Beer battered onion rings served with horseradish sauce, and Cousin Harold's vegetable lasagna with layers of zucchini, roasted mushrooms, soy proteins, regatta, mozzarella cheese served with marinara sauce.
I think Tony's, wouldn't it be? I don't know.
The
I
first
suck at
part.
this game.
The first part sounded like Raglan Road, but not the second part.
Yeah. Cousin Harold? Do we get a lifeline for this?
No, can't call Harold.
Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Prime time?
Yep, 50s prime time.
Ah.
Oh.
Theming. Cousin.
Yeah. Okay, next restaurant. Arancini, Sicilian street food with crispy risotto and creamy mascarpone in a spicy garlic pomodosa sauce. And sautéed shrimp with feta cheese, which has got freshly ground lemon, cilantro, ripe tomatoes with a hint of garlic, and sharp feta. Where could you find that? And it's not a park.
Any Italian restaurant in the world.
Pretty much.
Yeah, the first was it's via Napoli, wasn't it?
It's not in the park,
areas-
though.
It's not in the park?
Not in the park.
Oh, then
Enzo's, whatever that place is called.
Trattoria El Forno?
Nope.
Then we probably don't care.
I will throw
Yeah.
another hint. It is Magic Kingdom Area Resort.
It didn't help.
None of that stuff, sir. Did they do that at like Citricos?
Nope. You guys aren't. This is a tough one. It's Meisner's Lounge.
Ah.
Oh, well, that would come
Really?
out of Citricos Kitchen.
Right.
Close enough. Yeah.
Close. Okay. Next. What Disney park is number one on your list to visit, and what would be the last one on your list? Anywhere in the world. Any Disney park in the world. Number one
okay.
and last to visit.
Huh.
Number one's here.
Would it? Any park in the world, number one would be Disney World?
Yeah.
All right, so what would be your last?
Shanghai.
Damn you, Shanghai.
I think I ran into too many of the cast members who were training here. It gave me a bad impression
Oh,
of
really?
what the service would be like there. Yes. One of them actually injured me. So, yeah.
Man, that's not bad.
So I have a personal experience of not wanting to go there now.
I would say Disneyland Paris as number one. Never been, very curious. The last one would probably be Shanghai just because of the distance it takes to get there.
Right.
Okay, so mine, well, my first is kind of a tie because I've never been to Disneyland in California. So at some point, I would always want to go and step where Walt did. But I do want to visit Shanghai because of the technology is more advanced there. They've got an entire land for pirates, which I think would be just spectacular. And I think my last choice would probably be Paris. Just
Really?
because I've just heard some iffy things about that park. But
Okay.
I could be wrong.
You're wrong. It's a great park.
I've heard that too, but then I heard that Disney was stepping in and kind of fixing it again now. So.
All right. Next, name the attraction based on Walt Disney World's website attractions description.
Oh, goodness.
Now, I'm going to omit some of the words because then it would totally give it away, but you should be able to guess some of it. As you begin your journey into the darkness of the tunnel, your vehicle's wheels chug back and forth across a rickety track, swoop along turns and dip and drop into canyons and caves, darting through this location. You don't have to answer the location, but using that description, what attraction do you think this is?
It has to be Big Thunder.
Big
wouldn't it?
Thunder Mountain.
I would think Big Thunder.
It is Big Thunder. Next. This is a fantastic place for your kids to play and a special spot for parents to relax, unwind, and enjoy a cool break from the excitement of this park.
Swiss Family Robinson Trio. Or not.
Is it the Dumbo waiting area thing?
Nope.
The Boneyard?
Nope.
Animal Kingdom?
The bus stops.
It's located in the Magic Kingdom.
There's a bus stop there.
Read it again.
This is a fantastic place for kids to play and a special spot for parents to
Tom
relax.
Sawyer's Island.
Nope. For parents to relax, unwind, and enjoy a cool break from the excitement of this park.
Tom Sawyer Island.
Nope.
No. That's- What else is that?
Kids to
The
play.
Liberty Bell.
Nope.
Oh, shoot.
Kids to play.
Oh, just
huh?
tell us already. Jeez.
Don't say the dance parties.
Nope. This is Casey Jr.'s Splash and Soak Station.
Ah.
Oh. Nobody really lets their kids play in that because they're soaking wet all day then.
Ah, that's okay. It's hot. We'll dry. Or melt. Next one. Board a weather-beaten train and ascend a series of rolling hills overlooking a serene green forest. Climb a steep incline and navigate through stone tunnels before reaching the summit. Once at the top of the world, hold on tight as you pick up speed and race inside this location. What is the name of this attraction?
Kilimanjaro?
Barnstormer.
Or
Expedition
no,
Everest?
Yeah, Everest. That's what I meant.
Expedition Everest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It wasn't Barnstormer. Are you sure? Check again.
Pretty sure.
Dang it.
From the snow-capped Swiss Alps to the golden Serengeti, the children of the world are ready to make your acquaintance.
Small world.
Small world.
Small World.
Yep, gave you an easy one.
Even though you said that 4-letter word.
That's okay. You'll
Yes.
survive. Next, climb aboard your carriage and get ready for surprises galore. As you travel through this location, little ones will love learning and laughing about the 5 senses on this madcap musical tour.
Journey into Imagination.
Oh, I was gonna say the monorail smells.
Keith wins.
Yes.
Yes, Journey into Imagination.
Oh man, I was wrong again.
Okay.
I stink at this game too.
Explore this cottage and workshop, home to mementos and gadgets, before being magically transported to a library. Once there, you'll share moments with this character, and you may even be invited to play a part in this famous story.
Shanna tells with Belle.
I never get picked, by the way, for that.
Yes, Enchanted Tales with Belle.
I raise my hand and everything.
But you scared
never
the little
picked me.
children.
Yeah.
A true life adventure. A true life adventure. During your 10-minute journey, encounter awesome wonders of nature in some of the world's most exotic locales. Drift past a canopy of green trees and flowering orchids where giant butterflies meet rushing waterfalls.
Isn't Soren, because that's not about 10 minutes.
Is this all Magic Kingdom?
I don't know.
Or oh, okay. The other one you said that, so it was throwing me off.
The land? Living with the land?
Nope.
A
There are
Bug's
giant
Life?
butterflies in there.
What'd you say, Steve?
A Bug's Life?
Nope.
This is too hard without coffee.
It's not easier with rum either, so I don't know.
Okay.
One more time. One more time.
It's the Jungle
No.
Cruise.
I was gonna say that,
Yes. All right.
and I thought it was too easy.
Here's a scenario for you. Would you rather be stuck on the Figment attraction for 2 hours in the skunk room, or be stuck in Stitch's Great Escape with the chili smell for 2 hours?
Well,
Which one's gonna get me a free room at the Grand Floridian afterwards?
None. You get a ride back on a ferry boat.
Yeah. I refuse to answer this question because they both are terrible.
You got to choose one.
So, why?
Why not?
I'd say the skunk room just because sometimes it's just not working. So we can be lucky and maybe we'll be stuck 2 hours and it'll be broken again.
Look at you.
I just refuse to go on that attraction since they changed Figment. And I don't know who that is on that ride anymore.
it's still a Figment. He's still cute.
No. No. No.
The Dreamfinder's gone.
No.
Well, yeah.
They killed him.
I choose Figment like any day of the week, so. And it's burnt coffee anyway, it's
Right.
not skunk.
You obviously did not see the original
No,
attraction.
he hasn't.
Well, of course I didn't.
You too. All right. What is worse? Receiving a meal and taking a few bites before you notice maggots in your dish.
Oh, God.
You are taking a shower in a Disney hotel room and housekeeping walks in on you singing the song from Wishes, completely naked.
Wishes. Naked.
You fall asleep in your bed, waking up in the middle of the night with a snake in your bed. Which one of those three is worse?
There's a snake in my boot.
Which one's worse?
Yes.
Maggots.
Wow, I feel like I'm back in therapy here.
Boy, what's happened to you in your past?
And
I'm
so,
sitting
Steve,
naked in the shower all day compared to those other ones.
how did that make you feel?
Well, maggots have gotten protein.
No. And I've already fought a snake in my driveway while still wearing my tiara. So I'm fine with either of those.
Well, you're
The
brave.
maggots are out.
I have a question before I answer this. Is the housekeeper also naked?
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
It would be conserving water, and Disney's all about conservation, people. So I would still go with the maggots in my meal. That's horrible.
Yeah, no.
The worst thing I think would be the snake in the bed.
That would
freak me out more than the maggots in the meal. The naked thing, I don't care.
All right, last question. What is the most overrated Disney snack?
Oh, this one's easy. Citrus swirl.
Hey,
Hey,
Overrated.
no,
those
it's
are
not.
fighting words.
Exactly.
Ooh.
No.
You can't come visit me now, Keith.
That's the original. That is the original treat of the Tiki Room of all things
That's
for
true.
you to say. Come
Which
on.
was improved upon
No.
when they came out
No.
with the Dole Whip.
No.
If it was
No.
so good, they wouldn't have to have a Dole Whip.
No.
But they do. Because
No.
it's better.
They changed it because they wanted to be more in line with Polynesian, and what's more Polynesian than pineapples?
Which is better.
They probably just lost their funding from the National Citrus
Yeah, that's
Council or
probably
whatever.
what it was.
Yeah. So,
And when Orange Bird went its way, so
But he's back.
yes.
yeah, most overrated snack are the cupcakes.
I can definitely go with that.
Yeah.
They're rarely any good, and they're just overpriced, and I'm over the cupcakes.
But we know who does have good cupcakes. Sprinkles!
No, theirs are the worst.
No, they're way better than... No, sprinkles are good.
No.
Who has better?
I give away my free ones when I'm over there. When I get free promo ones, I give them away.
Sprinkles
They
is
taste
good.
Sprinkles.
they taste like baking soda, and their little decorations will break your teeth. They're not even edible.
Well, I've only ever had the vanilla frosted one. That's all. I'm happy with that one. That one's good.
Well, maybe that's why, but
There
the
goes
banana-
our sponsorship with Sprinkles. Next time.
This segment of Enchanted Tiki Talk is not brought to you by Sprinkles.
not sponsored.
Why is the rum all gone? Oh, well.
Because of these questions.
Yeah, no kidding.
This is slightly disturbing.
There you go. That's all I have.
Thank God.
Really?
I thought that was easy.
See, Keith's been doing this for a while, so he knows exactly the amount of rum he needs to get through the questions.
Which is
Perfect.
a lot. Yeah,
Yes.
it's a lot.
The sip question ratio.
Yeah.
All right.
Those of us who have not experienced it are rumless and disturbed now.
What a bunch of noobs.
So, before we go, Jeanie, why don't you tell everybody about the pizza in Pop Century? What was it?
Hey, they have pizza at Pop Century now that's not the standard crappy Disney pizza. Sorry for all you people who love crappy Disney pizza. They kept that too, so you still can get the crappy family-sized Disney pizza and the by the slice thing. It's in a different window. It's segregated away on the whole other side of the food court at Pop. But in the special fancy schmancy feature window, as soon as you walk into the Pop Food Court, they have a new brick oven. See, this is what happened after all of that. This is what happened. This is what I've been left with.
I think you're thinking of the Iron Throne.
Yeah, they have brick oven pizza now, and it's actually pretty good. I would say it's probably like one step down from Blaze because the toppings are a little sparse, but they've got a barbecue chicken pizza, and they've got I got one that had like tomatoes and arugula on a cheese pizza. So they're good. There's 4 or 5 options. They're all like, I think, $12.99. They're kind of free-formed crusts. Good crispness on it. Not bad at all. Tastes like a pretty decent pizza. Okay. So it's better than the flatbreads. Usually, they have those flatbread as the alternative. Yeah. And those aren't usually very good either. But these, I'm giving them, princess approval. They're pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Jeanie, before we go, why don't you tell all the listeners where they can stalk you on your socials?
You can find me on Facebook, Jeanie Gallo, and you can find me on Facebook at The Princess Papers. Twitter is just Princess Papers. There's no it's just Princess Papers. Instagram, The Princess Papers, but mainly on Facebook, Jeanie Gallo.
All right, that's going to do it for this week. But first, we want to thank our sponsors, Kingdom Strollers. Get your premium stroller and crib rental at kingdomstrollers.com. Let the vacation experts at mousepros.com help plan your next perfect Disney vacation. Don't forget to check out our store at redbubble.com/Tiki Talk Podcast. You can connect with us on social media. Find us on Facebook at Enchanted Tiki Talk, Instagram and Twitter at Tiki Talk Podcast. Yeah, dang, I was doing good. You can also leave a message on the Tiki Talk hotline. That's 256-4MY-TIKI. That's 256-469-8454. And if you enjoy the show, please take the time, rate us on iTunes. You can find me, the sexy dwarf, at 1 Minute Disney Dream. That's 1MIN Disney Dream. MouseRoadVacations.com and MousePros.com.
That rum's coming back. Second round. And you can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Dole Whip Daily. I hate following Sean.
Is that your handle?
It is now.
Yeah.
It will be.
It is now. Yes.
Okay. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Disney Diary, and don't forget, check out DisneyDiary.com for your latest news.
Really happy. Happy dwarf. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Alan, sorry you had to sit through that, but take it away.
Thanks for listening this week. For Sean and Keith, I'm Alan, and this has been Enchanted Tiki Talk. Aloha.
All right, so I have to ask, like, Steve, you've been up this way. I mean, Jeanie, you were in Pittsburgh, so I mean, at least you have an idea what good pizza is. Is there like a good pizza place near you guys?
No.
No.
I have recently found a place in Claremont.
Oh.
And it's called G's New York Pizza. It's on 27 right before you get to 50. And it's like sits on a hillside in a little shopping plaza, total little hole in the wall. The furniture is like rusted lawn chairs, and the guy has the full on like little dippity doo hair swoop and serious like Long Island accent. And you can order by the slice. It's like $2.25 for a huge slice that comes on like a little paper plate, and he throws it down and goes bada bing when he throws it down at you. and if you need the bathroom, you have to walk outside and around the back of the parking lot, and he'll kick the brick open, to hold the door, and you go in through the back to go into the storage room, but you can't walk through the kitchen. So the pizza's awesome. And last time I was there, I took my dad, and as I was sitting there, and there's pictures of like celebrities, like old Hollywood, all over the place in there. But like I mean, it's a total dump, but the pizza's fantastic. I'm sitting there eating pizza with my dad, and I was like, it's impossible to find good pizza in Florida. And from the back of the kitchen, he goes, no, it isn't.
Enchanted Tiki Talk has been brought to you by MousePros.com. Let us plan your perfect Disney vacation. And MickeyMonthly.com, where you can get the park sent directly to you. And by KingdomStrollers.com for all your premium stroller and crib rental needs. For all of us here, I'm David Benter. Thanks for listening to Enchanted Tiki Talk.